Speaking of radio in your head.
So, last time we was all together, we had a inner moment between Morticia and her father. Her father basically washing his hands of Morticia as a daughter via Morticia's request of wanting a mortal father, just someone to be there. And he said, if that's what you want. Kind of big whole moment of everyone throwing their toys out the pram. And Morticia's inner headspace became a room with doors. No longer a dark room, but a white room with full of doors. And Rayrion at her side. We then, continuing the good journey he was having, Xanthi started to teach William how to get better at using his bow. There was a couple of missed shots, but on the whole, it worked out pretty well. You all took turns, Morticia and William took turns on the crow's nest. Morticia gave Ubris a pastry, which made Ubris lose his mouth. He was not very happy. That was after everything had happened with the inner turmoil. And it began the next day where you all set about doing like some nice activities with each other. There was feasts that were planned. There was moments being able to communicate with people. You started to cook Parbu, which seemed to heal him, sort of thing. Then there was this sound of leathery wings, and 4 terror drones appeared, starting a combat up on deck. Immediately, you guys rushed to offensive positions. With Xanthi and Dimitri, they were down under deck when it all kicked off, but they managed to rush up upon hearing all this. You managed to down the terror drones that were there. There was one left flying around that, before you could kill it, let out this horrible screech. And you started to hear more leathery wings flapping, and a bigger pair of these wings start to flap. And that's where we begin with this giant shadow overtaking the whole ship, as this terror drone that's 4 times the size of this ship engulfs you all in shadow as it flaps its wings. Its jaws, each tooth on its jaw looks the size of a normal size human. This thing is like impossibly large, and it lets out this roar as it arrives closer to you all. I'm going to get you all to roll a fresh set of initiative.
I got an 8.
I'm going to give William and Xanthi advantage on this because they're hasted. I think it makes sense.
We both already have advantage.
Yep.
Anyway, yeah.
Well,
there you go.
It shouldn't help. That's a 7.
The advantage.
It was a nat 20 for
Okay.
20. So.
Okay. Xanthi, 20 for 20, did you say?
Yep.
20. We got a... Morticia, what did you get, sorry?
8.
8. Morticia. 8. William.
7.
7.
That's with advantage.
And Dimitri, big number from Dimitri.
I'm Checketh. 19.
Oh, we need to check that dice. I think it's loaded.
I was shocked. I wrote it. I was like, oh.
Dimitri.
Don't worry, bud. I took the low number this time.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, let me just roll for the... Captain got a 14. And Melody's on deck with you at the moment. Melody got 16. The minions, they got 20. So what's your dex, Xanthi?
0 now.
Cool. So they have +4, so they go just before you. But you got a nat 20. So would you like them to go first or you to go first? I'll let you choose because you got a nat 20.
So is this the ship?
This is
Like
the
Terragruns.
this is the minion terror drones.
Oh, in that case, no, she would go first if that's
Yep.
all right.
Okay. And now for Papa Terror Drone. 18. I nearly wrote down Papa Terror Drone in this initiative.
Then it would make it canon.
I got to stop saying stupid things. So, as you see now, 6 more of these minion terror drones flying just in front of this giant one now. Xanthi, you're kicking off initiative order. What are you doing?
So peeking out from around, just coming up onto the deck, calling to the captain. How do we deal with this big one? And in the meantime, she'll just be shouting, shooting at the minions.
Okay.
So they're still kind of flying around in the air
Yes,
by
correct,
the ship,
yeah.
right? Okay, so she's going to take 1 shot for 17 to hit.
17 does hit.
And can we try and make this one a hill giant strike?
Yep.
So strength save DC 16.
That's a natural 17 on dice.
Fair play. So that is 11 piercing, 1 lightning, and 4 more piercing from the
Okay.
giant strike. And following up with another shot.
Yep.
Yeah, same, targeting the same one.
Yep.
For 18 to hit.
18 does hit, yeah.
For 13 piercing and 4 lightning. And then ducking back in from the path that she just came out of. And that'll be our turn.
Okay, amazing. That brings us to the minion. These ones seem slightly smaller than the first ones that impacted your ship. These ones seem slightly smaller than ones, but they are going to get their attacks off. The first 3 are closest to you, William, because you're still flying with the captain, correct?
Yeah.
So they're going to
Alongside
take
him, yeah.
So they're going to take attacks against you and the captain. First 2 come for you, William, then 1 at the captain. So that will be a 18 to hit.
Yep, that'll let me.
Cool. And that's just their bite attack, which is 12 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Second one coming towards you will be a 19 to hit.
1 second.
Yep.
$19 will hit. Yeah.
And that will be 18 points of piercing damage. You do notice that these ones don't have the same, like I said, with them being smaller, they also seem to be very single use in terms of their attacking. Like you see like one attacking then the other attacking, almost like they're doing it in like a formation of kinds. They're now coming at the captain for a natural 20.
Haste gives AC bonus, doesn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so the 18 wouldn't have hit, but the 19 would still. Yeah.
Okay, so take away the 12 points.
I'll heal. I'll heal the 12. Yeah.
That's a nat 20 on the captain.
Okay.
The captain takes 22 points of piercing damage.
I will use my reaction on the captain though, because I'm guessing he's within 5 feet because I was with him. Yeah. So I use intercept to reduce that for him.
Okay.
Which is reduced by 4 because that's a natural 1.
Okay. Well, it's still better than 22. He's going to take 18. Amazing. Now the other 3 that side, they are... The one that's been injured by Xanthi is going to dive bomb towards the deck. I need those up on deck, so I believe it's Melody, Dimitri, and Morticia. I need you to make dexterity saving throws.
Ooh.
10.
Okay.
7.
Both fail. Melody 18. She succeeds. She takes half. I rolled really poorly. 9 points of slashing damage as it like just dive bombs, spreading its wings out like as it hits.
Half to 5 or 4?
4. And then the other two, yeah, they're going to use. So one of them's going to use their movement to get on deck with the ship, but that's his movement and action to get there, land safely. And the last one is, going to attempt to dive bomb again. Why not? So another dexterity save from you guys on deck. Oh, Melody fails.
11.
What did you get?
6.
6. Okay. $29 points of slashing damage. Yeah, I rolled really badly on the first one.
I was gonna say, I was like, how do you get from 9 to 29?
The dive bomb attack is 4d12.
Oh, wow! You rolled. Yeah, okay.
I rolled 3 2s on the first one.
Does the one that was on that had just landed also take the damage, or no?
Yeah, I mean, succeeds. So they're going to take half.
Okay.
But yeah, so that ends all their turns. That brings us to Dimitri.
I'm not used to it. What am I doing? Okay. If I was to cast Burning Hands,
Yes.
how many can I potentially get, like, angle myself for the minions?
Technically, you could get the 2 that's just crash landed on deck, and if you was to angle slightly upwards, I would say you probably get like the one that's just used its movement to the one that Xanthi's been not the one Xanthi's, the other one on that side. So you'll be able to get 3 of them.
Okay, perfect. I will do that. That's a dex save, please, of 14.
Okay. That is a fail.
Oh, too bad. 14 fire damage.
Okay, you see this takes effect. The one that Xanthi had been aiming at crashed first. That one just turns to ash with the flames. Second one takes the damage. Third one takes the damage. Perfect. Anything else from yourself, Dimitri?
If I moved, is there someone close to me that'll take attack of opportunity?
No, they've just like landed. Like the one that was going to take an attack of opportunity, you've just crisped.
Oh, nice. I guess I'll just kind of like move away if I can get cover somewhere. Or if
You
not,
could kind of hide behind the mask. It'd give you a bit of cover, not full cover.
Okay, not full cover. That's fine. I'll do that. And then that's my go.
Cool. Then that brings us to 18, which is the adult terror drone. All the papers. Okay, what are they going to do? Yes. I think they're going to use their dive-in slash attack. So this will get William, it will get Orlando, it will get Melody, it will get Dimitri, and it will get Morticia in this dive slash. So they have to roll to hit. No, they don't. That's a lie. Yes, they do. They roll to hit, and then anyone, if it meets any of your armor classes, it hits you as it like swoops by. Which would be a 27 to hit.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Silvery barbs.
Silvery bobs. 26.
Oh.
So, yep.
But who are you giving the advantage to?
Myself.
Okay. 48. 13, 15. So that'll be 15 slashing damage and 28 force damage. As it just rides by, and now it's on like the opposite side of the ship.
Demetrius
I'm
down.
down.
Captain is not looking good either.
The two healers.
I know. I was thinking.
That then brings us to Melody's turn because he can only use that one attack if he's doing that. Melody's turn. Roll me a d6.
Sure thing. 4.
4. So she's going to appear into the shadow next to Dimitri and pour a healing potion down your throat.
Oh.
It's only 12 points of healing, but it's something.
Take it.
And yeah, she's just going to disappear, bonus action, disappear back into a shadow now, bringing us to Captain Orlando. He's like looking like you just see like all these slash marks appear on him. Like you see the impact of when it flies through and like the slashing of the adult, but then afterwards with the force damage, you just see the after slash as well. He's looking pretty rough. He's going to be like, as to your friend's question, I think the best way we get out of this is getting out of it. As for me, I'm going to try and take out these little shits. And what's he going to do? Yeah, he's going to fly just above them, out of your reach, William, and he's going to manage to get the 3. It's that side that attacked you once, and he's going to cast Igathu's Psychic Distortion on them. So you see him point to the center of them 3, and then you see like this kind of like pulse of green that kind of like ties them up, then sends like this wave of energy out to them. Do they save? That one, they do not save. Okay. So they all take 30 points of damage. And now they have to make a additional save to become stunned. All 3 fail, and they just like start to plummet as they become stunned and begin to fall. And the captain's just holding his wounds. He's just like, I still got it. You good? And he's looking at you, William, as that brings us to Morticia's turn.
That saving throw,
Yes,
which
please.
I assume I have advantage because of silvery barbs.
I will give it to you if that's not how it works. I will give it to you.
Okay. Natural 20.
Oh, you're back
And a
up
2.
You back up.
You're back up on 1 hit point. You just like shake your head a bit. The whole kind of world at the moment is just like waving and toing and throwing, all made worse by this fact you're on a skyship. But yeah, you're back up.
Do we still have the big boy, or is he...
Oh, the big boy's on the other side now. Technically, he's behind you now.
Okay.
Um,
So, my main action, I will use Blood Puppet
okay.
on the one that had been killed previously.
Okay.
So, I'll bring him back to life,
Yep.
technically. And according to what it says, the stats are basically the same as when he was alive.
Yeah. So he's got a +8 to hit. And he has 2 attacks. So he has his Razor Wing attack. That does 2d12 slashing damage. He also has his Dive Bomb attack, which is a dex save, DC 18, and then that does 4d12 damage.
So I will tell him to go attack the big boy.
Okay.
And with my bonus action, I will heal myself. What's the highest I can do, which is not a lot. So I will heal myself for 14 points, and I will hide a little bit.
Okay. This all going on brings us to William's turn.
The thingy goes after me.
Okay, yeah, so do you want to roll the attack for that?
So 18 to hit?
18 misses.
Okay.
You see, like, it's like about to hit, but he just like moves his wings in such a way that it misses. He gets 2 attacks though, because he's this one was the bigger one, so it gets a multi-attack.
I do think that Blood Puppet only allows you to attack once.
Okay.
Move up to half its speed and use its action to make a single attack.
Okay, fair enough. Then that will bring us to William.
So I have a question about movement.
Yes.
So if Haste got 60 foot at the moment, would that be enough to get to Morticia, use the hasted action to give her the potion to help her out a bit more, and then use the rest of the movement to go towards the 2 that dive bombed? Would 60 foot accomplish that, or?
You would be able to get from where you are to Morticia, but not all the way to the other 2.
Okay, so not to the 2 that have dive bombed. Okay, that's fine.
Well, I mean, technically it's only one
do...
that's up at the moment because one got incinerated, the other one's up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. All right, well, still move down, and I'll use the hasted action to administer the greater potion of healing to Morticia. Be like, you right?
No.
Yeah, no, I saw. There you go, and that's 16 total.
Thank you.
So let me get rid of that. And then action, I will hold an attack and just be on guard around Morticia if they come towards it.
Okay. Perfect.
And yeah, that'll be everything.
At the end of your turn, Sparkle does get up and she gets back onto the helm and starts to steer the ship again and starts to move it forward. I'm going to have the rest of the crew get to the stations they know to start to drive as much speed as possible into the ship so they can get going. That brings us top of the round. That brings us to Xanthi. So you have one that's on deck, one that's still flying about, and then you have this big threat that from your angle you wouldn't be able to see at the moment because it's behind you. You still see the illumined shadow.
Yeah, so I think kind of peeking out again, looking like she's about to repeat her previous actions, but then seeing her friends are all in quite a lot of trouble, is going to see this big shadow and make her way out and try to see if she can go around using 60 foot from the hasted movement to try and get as close to the big one as possible.
Yeah, I mean, if you come up out of the bottom of the deck and literally turn, you'll be able to get within, using that movement, you'll be able to get, he's still flying. So I would say you're within 10 foot of him. Like, because he obviously, he's not on the ship.
So if she climbed up onto the stern of the ship, I guess, would she be able to reach it with a spear? Or is it a case of definitely taking a shot with
I think you would still have to hit him with a bow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Unless you wanted to jump onto him.
So the one that Morticia's controlling, would she have seen that?
Roll me a perception check.
Sure.
If it's 10 and above, I'm going to say you saw it.
14.
Yeah, so you saw that, yeah.
So could she, as she's seen Morticia kind of blood puppet this creature, jump onto that creature and get in within range?
Roll
'Cause
me...
that's attacking at melee, right?
Yeah, okay. Roll me a acrobatics check.
Sure.
I'm going to say DC 15.
15.
Okay, so
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
you manage to like run up, and just as it goes in for the attack, you jump. Not the most comfortable, but yeah, you're managed you're in melee with the big guy now.
And kind of as she jumps, clicking the bow, turning it into a spear, back into Zandria's favourite form, and try to make an attack.
Okay.
And I presume it's bigger than
Oh,
amount at this
technically it's
point.
gargantuan.
Okay, cool. So 18 on the first one,
Misses.
25 on the second one.
Yeah, that hits.
So I think kind of seeing that the first attack misses, she takes a second to kind of get herself balanced right, and will let the lightning energy kind of build up along the spear and try to make this one a paralyzing strike.
Okay.
So I think it's again a strength save 16. Yep.
That is a 28 on the strength save.
Okay. Fair play. And hasted action. Oh, well, I'll roll damage. I
Yeah, roll
suppose.
damage, yeah.
For 11 and 4 lightning. And then hasted action.
You
and
do
she's-
notice
oh,
the
purple.
lightning does quite a bit more damage than you was expecting.
Okay, cool. 25 to hit on the second one. And let me just check if I can only do that once or. So it says successfully, so I think I can repeat
Mhm.
the paralyzing strike as long as it. So that's another 16 strength.
That will be 15 plus 11, 26.
Sure. And oh. So 2 lightning and 13 piercing, and can we add a couple more lightning onto that
Yep.
from another couple of fury? That's going to be 3 extra lightning,
Cool.
and then yeah, that will be her turn.
Sweet.
Yep.
Okay. So that will then hit with the 2 mini terror drones that's still left up. The one that's on deck. I think it's going to. Oh, okay. It rolled above 10 for the intelligence check, so it's going to try and like use its movement to get to Sparkle and make its razor wing attack, because it's smart knowing she's the one getting chip away, and he misses. Now the one that's still up flying is going to use its movement and action to get like right in front of the captain. But that's its movement and action to get there. You would have triggered your attack because it would have come past you if you want to take that attack, William.
I most certainly can. Because I guess I would have considered it as a threat because it came towards Morticia. That was the whole trigger point.
Like it has to get that way. So I would say you would trigger off saying, yeah, it's threatening us.
27 for first and 15 for the second.
15 does miss, but the 27 does hit.
Okay, and that will be 6 piercing and goddamn light 2 fire.
Okay.
Yeah, the second one missed. So yep, that's it.
How much fire? Sorry.
2.
Okay, cool. Yeah, as that goes by, that wound you cut deep, it looks very dangerous there. Then that will bring us now to Dimitri.
Okay. yeah, waking up and seeing Melody like heal me, I'm like, thank you, but please take me with you. Oh, okay, never mind. And I'm just gonna use it as my action. With a lay on hands, to heal myself a bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna give myself 10
Okay.
for now in case we need more. And then I'm gonna drink Mortis's potion. Do I know what it is? I can't remember if.
You
I think I
did
told you at
request
the
it.
time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she was
Yeah.
listing off all of them, and then you requested Armor of Agathis
Okay,
as yours. Yeah.
As you down this potion, you understood how Morticia explained what the spell should do. As you take it, you just erupt, and there's just like flames surrounding you. As your Armor of Agathis is going to do fire damage.
Hey! Oh, take this!
Then that brings us to, if that's the end of your turn, Dimitri.
Yes, and then how many hit points is it? Is it first level? So is it 5?
Yeah, I believe it was first level.
Yeah, should be 5 temporary.
Yeah, 5.
Cool, thank you. Yes, so that's me.
Okay, that now brings us to the adult terror drone.
Is it gonna attack its baby?
I mean, it's going
It's
to
on it.
attack the baby for sure, 100%. The baby Xanthi combo. So it's going to hit with. It gets 3 attacks, so it's going to hit 2 razor wing attacks and 1 bite attack. So first razor wing attack is going to be at the blood puppet.
How much HP does the blood puppet have? What's
this-
that?
This is something we went back and forth about, wasn't it? Because we was talking about, does it get the same as when it was alive, or did it get a certain amount?
Because the spell the feature doesn't specify in terms of HP, but it does say that it has the same statistics, game statistics as it was before, when it was alive or conscious. So it's up to you.
Okay, so it would have 40
no
hit
number.
points, essentially. So yeah, I'll tell you what, let's do it this way. Yes?
I don't know if it will make any difference. Would Xanthi be able to use mounted combatant to make the attacks target her anyway?
Oh,
'Cause it
I
says
can,
you
yeah.
force an attack.
Yeah, if you want to do it that way, yeah.
Does it count as a mount for the?
I'm
Purposes
going to
of that?
say, because of Xanthi being used to combating on a mount and you're using this as a substitute mount, I'm going to say Aethon
could
probably
be-
does sigh a little bit like, oh, being replaced.
Yeah, fair. Cool.
Oh.
I think this could be really nasty if the mount goes down. So
Yeah,
probably
okay.
better for her to take it.
So you're going to take all the attacks.
Yep.
Okay, so 2 razor wing and 1 bite attack. So first, the razor wing attack be an 18 to hit.
That'll miss.
Second razor wing attack will be a 26 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
And that's 3 of these. 30 points of slashing damage.
Cool.
And then the bite attack will be 20 to hit.
20 will miss.
Okay, sweet.
Can she use riposte to get an attack in
Yeah,
return?
why not?
And I think built up enough fury to make one more attempt at a paralyzing strike.
Okay.
If that's all right. So another 16 strength save. If it hits, I suppose.
Yep.
Which, yeah, 17 plus 9, so 26 to hit.
Yeah, that will hit. 22 strength save.
Yep, still fine. So 11 piercing and
Cool.
2 lightning.
Cool. Okay, yeah. All good. That then brings us to Melody, who is going to appear out of the shadow and is going to launch her 2 dagger attacks at the big one. misses with an 18. Misses with the 21. She just comes out and then she's like, I guess I'm just going to, and just disappears back into the shadow. That brings us to the captain. He's got that one face. Yeah, he's just going to go in for 2 strikes against that one flying against him. Miss. That one hits. Okay. He gets like a good slash in and like kind of cuts where the wing is, and you just see like this massive gash open like where the wing is, and it starts to like almost like fly like in a circle as it can't like proper guide itself around now. That one's looking very hurt. Bringing us down to Morticia, because all the crews go in after William at initiative count 6, because I just rolled them together because their whole job is to, unless you order them otherwise, they're just going to try and propel you guys out of the situation.
So main action, arcane blasts,
Yep.
and I will go first for the one attacking the captain.
Cool. Yep.
So that's an 18.
That will hit.
That is 17 points of damage.
Sweet. That one, with that just like starts.
Then for my second one, I will target the other one that we can see.
Oh, the one that's on the ground that's trying to attack Sparkle?
Yeah.
Yep, cool.
Mm-hmm. So that will be 14 plus 8. So
That hits.
22.
Yeah.
6 points of force damage.
Okay, this one just gets shot again.
Then bonus action.
Yep.
I will use spiritual weapon activated.
Yep.
And I don't. How far away am I from the big boy?
I would say currently you're about 40 foot from him, because he is 10 foot out, 30 foot to the part where it becomes, yeah, about 40 foot from him.
So I'll actually put my spiritual weapon like in flanking position with my blood puppet, because I have 60 feet range. So
Okay.
I'm assuming I can. And yeah, it will attack. Which is a 23.
23 is its armor class.
If it has blood, it takes 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And normal damage is 11 points, of
Okay.
course.
Perfect.
And then the boy, blood puppet, is going to attack. I don't know if it has advantage since it's in flanking with my spiritual weapon.
Because spiritual weapon's not an actual being, it doesn't work like that, unfortunately.
Okay, it's fine. And I will go for the razor wing, which I'm assuming it's not going to hit because that's a 16.
Yeah, no, doesn't hit, unfortunately. This Mount you're on, Xanthi, just like goes a bit closer, tries to get like a scratch in, and you just feel like the adult terror drone just like flap its wings, and this wave of air just like jolts it out the way. Okay, that brings us to William.
I'm gonna pat myself on the head and just go, okay, keep yourself safe. I'm gonna go deal with the one with the next to the driver at this point. And then maybe the cannons will be a good idea. I'll tell him to get us turning. And after that short thing, he will 6 foot movement enough to get to the helm to help out.
Yeah.
Perfect. He'll just get to it then. He'll try and kill the one that's trying to attack our navigator, since they were very specific how they want to be called.
Yes, correct.
Okay, dirty 20 on the first.
Hits.
Oh, 26 for the second, and then hasted attack. Natural one, so that one's going to miss.
Yep. 2 hits.
That is 12 piercing and 2 fire.
Yep.
But I will use a charge on the shield to heal for the 12 piercing.
Okay.
And then the second attack is 11 piercing and 6 fire.
Okay, with that second one, the fire just catches it and the leathery texture just sends it to ash.
Okay. Try and turn it to the side. I'm going to try and get working on the cannons. Good luck. Stay safe. And yeah, he will just turn around himself, just ready to go down towards the cannons.
Got you. Yeah, so with that initiative count 6, Sparkle is getting it ready to move. Hubris and Jasmine are now like on deck in their stations, trying to get it to like channel enough speed. That means that so now at initiative count 20, it's going to be moving at the moment 60 foot per round, because they haven't quite got the full speed of it yet. The additional weight of like the dive bombings and everything. Anwar is going to arm the cannons, and he's going to try and take a shot at the big one with a natural 2. Because he's got the powder monkey ability, he can use his bonus action to take another shot, but it does 2d10 less damage with a natural 1. So that dice is in the bin. Yeah. And then now that brings us to Xanthi's turn, which is initiative count 20. So the ship starts to move forward, sped up by 6 foot now. Xanthi, what do you do?
So I'm guessing she's kind of pulling away from the ship?
Yes, you would be, yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll see. Okay, so she's going to try to take another couple of jabs with the spear. 16.
Misses.
Nat 20.
That will hit.
So this one yep, that's... No, it's not enough for another paralyzing. That not quite. Okay, so making it a hill giant strike. So
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see. Strength save or prone. So DC 16. We'll add an
28 to.
So that's fine. And from that, crit. So 5 piercing from the strike of the giants, and then we've got. That's not bad. 20 piercing from weapon, and add a bit of lightning to that. So 3. Yeah, 3 lightning. I think that's everything from main action. And then action surge to take another couple of strikes.
Yeah. Did you double the dice from the giant strike and the
I did.
lightning?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Cool. Yep.
22 to hit for the
Misses.
first action surge. That's another nat 20.
Okay.
For 29. Now she has enough to do another paralyzing strike, if that's all right. Another DC 16 strength save.
Ooh, 18.
So safe. But for damage, that will be... That's not great. 10 piercing.
Yep.
4 lightning.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's all. And then bonus action. Well, how's it looking actually?
It's starting to look a bit beat up, but it's still okay. I wouldn't confirm bloodied or anything like that yet.
No, fair. I think she's gonna second wind, hopefully.
Yep.
Try and survive. We'll see.
Sweet.
So not bad. We'll heal for 14, and that will be her turn.
Okay. The only minion Terradrone left is the one by the captain. He's got that giant gash there. No, you hit it. You killed it. Yeah, all of them gone. I just didn't cross it off my sheet. Minion ones are gone. So that brings us then to the adult Terradrone that is getting quite annoyed with the pest that is Xanthi. And yeah, it's going to take its 3 attacks again. 3 razor wing attacks and 1 bite attack.
So I think she's probably gonna redirect them to her, but we'll.
Okay.
I guess can we do it one at a time just to see?
Yeah.
Because I guess she can choose when they come.
So that'll be a 28 to hit.
That'll hit.
I don't know where I put my d12s. Ooh. 28 points of slashing damage.
Cool.
Second razor wing attack. Yep.
Go for it.
25 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
$25 points of slashing.
Okay, all good.
And now the bite attack.
Yeah, I think she might have to. Well, it might still be aiming for her, so who knows? But she'll let it do what it's doing.
Okay. Let me roll to see. Yeah, it's still gonna aim for you. That'll be 21 to hit.
That'll just miss thanks to
Okay.
haste.
Perfect. Yep. There's not enough of you around him to do any of his other fancy things. That brings us to Melody. Yeah, she's going to jump up and she's going to try and hit him again. One hit this time. Okay. 20 points of slashing damage as she, and then she's like, she sees it, like, looks like it's about to miss, but then it just like hits just like that. And then she's like, yes. And then she goes, oh no. And then hides again back in the shadow. That brings us to the captain, who is now going to land. Now the captain's landed. The ship can move 80 foot around. Just because that's a buff he gets as a captain. I would say, don't blame me, I didn't make the rules, but I did. Yeah, and he is going to... Yeah, I think he's going to drink a potion as a bonus action. Because he's pretty banged up. He's only got the standard one, so that's 8 points of healing, that's fine. And then he's going to... Yeah, you're within enough. He is going to soul rope each of you. So he's going to soul rope William, Dimitri, Morticia, and Xanthi, because you're just in enough range. He's got 120 foot on that. So you feel like this connection, like tighten, and like this rope connect around all of you, connecting each of you. That will be his turn, bringing us to Morticia.
So I'll go right to the edge of the sky ship towards them. And I will cast Jolt.
Okay.
Try.
Also scared. I haven't took my turn yet as well, by the way.
Oh, sorry. Yes, sorry. You should have gone before the dragon. Yes, go. Not dragon, but the terror dragon. Yes.
Yeah. So I was just going to try and just do Earth and Grasp. I don't know if it's going to work. 'Cause it's quite big, but he's going to try anyway.
I'm going to say, roll me a religion check first.
Okay. Okay. 2.
You get a feeling, not quite a feeling from a higher power, but you get a feeling because he's flying and you're so far up in the air, there's not going to be enough earth to grab him.
Do grab. Okay, that's fine. Then he will. Can you get to a cannon?
You could You can get to the cannon. They're under deck. Yeah, you can run. You can use all your movement and action to get to one.
Okay, that's what I'll do.
Yeah. Okay. You immediately see Amor there. You run past William. It's there. Yeah. Connect. Then so next turn you'll be able to fire a cannon. Sorry. Now, Morticia, you're on the edge and you're going to fire a jolt.
So, natural 17, 25 total.
25 hits.
So that will be 12 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
And then my spiritual weapon will attack. Where is it? Sorry.
Sorry.
Which is a 23 to hit.
23 is its armor class.
Okay. Then that's 10 points of force damage.
Sweet.
And then my other boy will go.
Cool.
Let's see. So that's a natural 15, so 23.
23 is its armor class, yeah.
And I'm going to do the razor wings. How much damage was that?
Razor Wing for your Terror Drone is 2d12.
So that's just 8 points of damage.
Sweet. Also, I forgot to ask, what does your spiritual weapon look like as you summon it this time?
Just
A big, a big hand. Just
yeah. Just
I love
Perfect.
that.
Okay. That then brings us to William's turn.
Using as much movement as needed to. So I've got 60 base, but if I needed to, I could use the hasten action stat to do 120 movement. Is that enough to get to a cannon?
Oh, yeah, easy. With your 60,
Okay.
you'll be able to get to one.
Okay. Can I then use the hasted action with the cannon to fire twice then? Once with a normal attack and once with a hasted action? Or was that...
Because it's a cannon, I'm going to say no.
No. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
What about action surge?
Yeah, because essentially you have to... So if you have so with a cannon, you have to attack, and then you have to
reload
use
kind of
either a
thing.
bonus action or another action to reload. So if you've got haste action, I could say you could reload with that, then you could action surge to fire again. So you can get 2 shots
so that's
off.
what we'll do. So we'll action surge, hasted action, and normal action to fire twice because of the reload
Yeah.
in between.
Perfect.
Okay.
So you get to add a plus 10 to the roll.
Okay, so D20 plus 10.
Yeah.
That's 25 on the first one.
Hits.
And 24 on the second.
Both hit. So it's 4d10 per shot.
We'll do these separately because rolling too many at once.
And it's bludgeoning damage.
So it's 18 for the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. I only rolled 1 that time. 8 plus 10. 18 for the second one as well.
Okay, cool.
So 36 total. And then bonus action second wind to just heal myself just in case anything happens.
Cool.
And
Sorry,
that's
was it
everything.
4d10 per shot or 4d10 total?
No, 4d10
10
per shot.
I rolled 2 natural ones on the second shot and I rolled a 2 and something on the first shot. So it wasn't great.
Cool.
But yeah, that's
You
everything.
only rolled 2. That's what I was like.
Okay. After you, with the captain now back on the ship, it's going to move 80 foot away. Bring in you. I mean, you're just in. So now you're 140 foot away from the creature. Xanthi, you're still in melee with it. Yeah. The ship. Yeah. Okay. So that brings it to there. Xanthi, top of the round.
Sure. So she's going to, call out. Do you think you could call this one away? I'm not looking so good. But she will try and take a couple of strikes.
Okay.
So 22. Presume that misses.
22 does miss,
Another
unfortunately.
22. And bonus action will try and use a bit of fury to take a strike.
Yep.
That's slightly better, 24.
That does hit.
And can we make this one using the Huntress ability? Let's make it So the way this is worded is it's aimed at legs or feet, but I was wondering if we can go for wings and try and reduce the movement by doing that. It would be a strength save either
Yeah.
way.
We can try. That will be a 15 on the strength save, 10 plus 5.
So its move speed is halved until it's healed by
Okay.
more than the damage, which is 14. That's
Okay.
not bad. And 1 lightning.
Sweet.
So I think that's all of her attacks. So yeah, she's just kind of hunkering down a bit, bringing the shield up and being ready to hopefully move. We'll see.
Perfect. That then brings us to Dimitri, because I'm going to do it in the right order this time.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and fire a cannon.
Yeah, your cannons are just in range at this point. Yeah, so +10 to the roll.
Okay. Nope, 19.
Just,
I forgot hasted action. Could we use that to dodge?
I'll allow it.
Thanks.
Okay, so yeah, this 19.
Still get used to it, but yeah, that's.
Hammar's just like, if you was to just aim your trajectory up a little bit, it would hit slightly better.
Okay, got it.
Then that brings us to the adult terror drone. It's getting very, very fed up of Xanthi.
I just realised you can't dodge with haste, so maybe disengage instead, hoping that we'll be able to slip away, but maybe not.
I'm willing to allow you to take the dodge action with haste, though, if you want.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Because now it is actually below half, it does get 4 attacks a turn. Because it's angry. So it's going to take 3 razor wing attacks, 2 focused on you, 1 on the blood puppet, and then a bite attack on the blood puppet. So targeting yourself first.
Sure.
At disadvantage. 22.
That will miss, thanks to haste.
And
You
then
gotta push off flying, right?
second one, disadvantage is a 17, so both miss. Now hitting the blood puppet. It's a 27 to hit. $17 points of slashing damage, and then a bite attack.
Can she make this one go onto her?
Yeah. Natural 20.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay, I rolled bad. So 12 points of piercing.
She still goes down, but can she use some fury to deal just a little bit of lightning damage in retaliation? So 3 points of lightning damage.
Cool.
And the attack is technically reduced by the same, but doesn't make a difference. So 12, did you say?
Yeah.
Yep, she's down.
Okay. Brings us to the captain. No, you went down, did you say?
Yep.
How much took you to 0?
So she had 3 health, and it was... So she's
12.
technically on -6, if that...
No, I just need to know the amount that took you to 0.
It was 12, yeah, 12. Well, 9, because she reduced it by 3.
How many hit points did you have before I hit you?
3.
Yeah, so 3 points took you to 0.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're back up with 1 hit point, and Orlando's taking 4 points of damage because of the soul rope. And then you find that pull you had connecting you disappears. Orlando's looking very rough, though. And he's going to... I think the best thing he can do is use his action to command the crew, which allows them to double their speed. So 160 when they move. That then brings us to Melody, which she should have gone before him, but she is out of range now. She can spend 2 points to do that, though. No, she's going to get to her station, so it's going to increase the ship by an additional 20. So, okay. That brings us to Morticia now.
What is the blood puppet movement?
So it can move 40 foot a turn. And it's half movement, right? So 20 foot.
I think it's a movement when it's first awakened. But
Okay. At the moment, the blood puppet's 140 foot away from you. Or maybe like 120 because you could move to like the far end of the... Yeah. So about 120.
Yeah, no, I think you might be right about the wording regarding the movement. So he will disengage.
Okay.
And he will move as much as he can towards the ship.
Okay.
And for him, that's it. And then my spiritual weapon will attack as well.
Mm-hmm. Does it have to be within range of you to do that?
Spiritual weapon. After it's created, I don't think I have to be.
It's fine. Let's roll with the hit anyway.
But yeah. So that will miss. That's 11.
Okay.
And then I will go as close as possible to Xanthi, and as soon as she's within range of me, I will try and cast a healing word on her.
Okay. So you can get 20 foot to like the far end of the ship from where you are. That would put you within 120 foot of the... It put you within 100 foot of the creature because it's moved 20 foot.
Still too far.
Okay. That brings us to William.
I've got two options here.
Are you going to try and jump out the cabin hole?
No, I've got haste at the moment, at least for 3 more turns, because I've been keeping track. So I can have up to 180 foot of movement right now with normal movement, hasted action, and normal action being used to dash. So is 180 foot enough to get out over the deck because I'm still flying as well and fly towards Xanthi?
Yeah, I mean, they are... from where you are, I would probably say, yeah, that would push, like, you would get there. Like, that would push, like, the limit on everything you've got. From the cannon deck up, yeah.
Yeah. He'll do that and just like, I heard you need a taxi service because you look horrible.
I have been better, yes.
All right, I guess hop on and I'll try and get us out of here afterwards.
Are you sure?
No, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Sure.
Okay. So now, so you're getting off of the blood puppet and then going with William.
If she can do that out of initiative, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll allow it.
Cool.
Bringing us, so now the ship's moved 180 foot away. So currently from where you are now, it's 300 foot. You're 300 foot away from the ship right now. The dragon, I keep calling it a dragon, it's not a dragon. The terror drone is still, yeah, the terror drone's within move 40, big enough. Yeah, I'd say you're within 20 foot of range of the, it's got a big range, so you're still within slapping distance. But yeah, Xanthi, it's your turn.
Cool. So kind of perched on William's back, she's going to try to, I don't know how this will work, but if she can kind of hook her legs around him enough to use the bow to fire a shot. Or would you say it takes her hands?
No,
to-
no,
I was,
no,
going,
no.
I was going with the whole princess carry kind of thing.
That works too, sure.
Yeah, okay.
Kind of leaning out as he's carrying him and take a shot. So
yes.
bonus action to flick it into a bow. And so first one, 19. And second one, nat 20 again.
Okay.
So let's try it again. Let's make this one a paralyzing strike. So again, strength save, DC 16.
20. Not natural, just 10 plus 10.
Yep, fair. So that'll be
Oh, I've been adding it wrong. It's supposed to be plus 12. Anyway, doesn't matter.
so that's 9. I don't think it crit, so I'll just roll. So 17 piercing.
Yep.
4 lightning.
Mm-hmm.
And can we make this one use another huntress charge to try and make this one a torso hit? So again, strength save 16.
Natural 17 on dice.
Sure. And hasted action to take another shot.
Yep.
18. So that'll be a 10.
Okay, amazing. That brings us to Dimitri. You're now well up. Well, I mean, you could still try and take a disadvantage shot with the cannon. You're out of range of it, though. You're still moving quite ahead. The ship is now like, there's like a jolt when it like started to gain a lot of speed to move quite a lot. Like when you were cruising, it wasn't moving this fast. But now, like, in turn, it's moving this fast. What are you doing, Dimitri? You just saw William zip past you out, and you're probably thinking, oh, he's going to jump off something again.
I know he was. He was.
Way ahead of you.
It's like, fine, he's got my boots. Okay.
You see that spark in his eyes, like, I'm going to jump off something.
He's too slow to do anything, so he's gonna just try and like use the cannons again if it's more difficult.
Yeah, so disadvantage.
Yeah.
Don't hit us.
Oh,
Only
why
if you-
not?
Only if he rolls a 1.
You had to say it.
Did you say it?
That might be a 1.
Okay.
So
Can you hit the blood puppet instead?
yeah, it could. To be fair, I tell you what, roll me damage, and then we'll have a bit of fun with that one.
What's the high damage?
But yeah, 4d10. What's like you're going to roll 40 damage? You'd just be like, yeah, 4 10s.
Skeleton, I think you need to stop like speaking. It's almost 4 10s.
Oh, okay. I was going to say I need to play the lottery.
I want a 10 and 2 9s.
For a total of
and a 5, so it's not too bad. 33.
33. And then roll me Mantiago, roll me a d4. 1 2, it hits. It's gonna hit either William or Xanthi. 3 4, it's gonna hit the blood puppet.
I don't want to look, but I have to. 2.
Okay, William, because you're carrying Xanthi,
Yeah.
I'm going to say you have to make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage. As you're seeing
another
this.
question.
Yes.
Can I use my reaction for continual defense and just, blood shield up and hope that it just deflects it?
Yeah, you could.
Okay, I'll definitely try that. Okay, that's 22 with AC now because of the blood shield.
Okay.
I don't know if that helped,
Well, I'm
but
going
I
to.
can still do the save.
No, it's okay. Okay. Yeah, so the blood shield just. As this blast.
I probably should have told him not to hit us, right?
That was a bit close. Nice deflection though.
Yeah, no.
Should probably leave that to people who are. Yep.
Okay. That brings us now to the adult terror drone. Within 40 foot, it can catch up to you because it's halved. It was 80 foot, but it's half because of your wing attack.
Does
Yeah,
my spiritual weapon get an attack of opportunity?
it doesn't, unfortunately. It still gets the 4 attacks, but 1 attack's going to have to hit the blood puppet first because that's like immediately in front of it. So the first one on blood puppet will be 23 to hit. £20.
It should still have 3 HP, the blood puppet, because it took a 17 and a 20 so far.
Then we're gonna, razor wing it again. For a 21 to hit. And I mean, I'm hoping I'm gonna roll more than 3 with 3d12, but 9. Yeah, 18 points.
So it goes down.
Yeah, this one just all of a sudden it like constricts, like it's been like the ropes of the strings that's held it have severed, and it like ties around it and it just starts to plummet. However, first razor wing attack hitting you, William.
Mm-hmm.
That was cocked. That's a 28 to hit.
28 will hit, yep.
Mm. $34 points of no.
Mm-hmm.
12, 9. 24 plus 9. Yeah,
33.
33, sorry. I knew it wasn't right. And now the bite attack. Yes.
So this is a really weird question. Can Xanthi redirect this one to try and hit her using mounted combatant? So it's a bit questionable.
I'll allow you to become the focus of the...
Sure.
Yeah,
So she kind of twists around and tries to put
Yeah.
herself in a shield between it.
Okay, bite attack will be 23 to hit.
That does just hit. Yeah. And she's on 1, so she will
Oh,
go down.
So that's 14 points of Pearson. Okay, that then brings us to Melody's on her thing, Captain's on his thing. They're just going to keep focus on getting the distance. Morticia.
Yeah? I don't
Your
know.
turn.
I'm on the ship. I'm going to the cannons.
Okay. I'm going to say where you're standing, you could get to the cannons, yeah?
Sure, I'll try and hit.
Okay. As long as you don't get in that one. Disadvantage on the shot, plus 10.
don't hit them because
So
that doesn't
that's
happen.
the lowest is a 9.
Okay.
So it's okay.
Yeah.
Plus
Okay.
the
As you're flying, William, the slash attack from the wings, you like jolt forward after Xanthi, then you see Xanthi go limp in your arms, and then like this other cannonball comes, but you just see it like course past you. That
If
will
his
then,
hands were free, he would be just like, ah.
that will then bring us to yeah, William, yeah, your turn.
All right. Ruffling through his bag, he's going to pull out the other potion he has and use one of the actions to feed it to Xanthi, if that's possible.
Okay.
Like bringing the knee up to like support her while he's using the one arm, because flying, it's strange.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be an athletics check of 15 because you're flying in the air. You're trying to get a potion out your bag to try and feed it. So I'm gonna say athletics check of 15. If you don't get 15 or above, you drop Xanthi.
Oh,
I thought you were going to say drop the potion.
I was saying me too.
Sounds like a bad idea. Okay, so logically 3 turns. Do I think I can make that without doing the potion thing? I have
I
to
mean-
at least take one disengage. 1 second, do math. If I disengage now, I can still move 60 foot and then action to. I can move 120 feet with disengage using hasted action. So we'll do that for now
Yep.
to get the space. And I've got one more turn left of haste. So after that, I'll be moving at normal speed. So yeah, I'm at 120 foot away from it at the moment.
But it will move more.
Yeah, but it can only move 40 foot at the moment because Xanthi.
Even if it
Weakened its
uses action
movement.
to dash, it can move 80. So it can't catch you at the moment.
No,
No,
it
I
can't
meant the
catch it at
ship.
moment.
Oh yeah, the
I
ship.
know the ship's moving.
Just when the potion of haste ends, don't forget the
I know.
the negative.
Trying to
side
get
of it.
as much difference, as much distance as possible.
Okay. So that will then bring us William's turn. They're 300 foot away. So Jasmine's going to come off. So their movement's dropped to 160. And she can get to you, Xanthi. Not sorry, Xanthi. Get to you, Dimitri or Morticia. Who needs healing?
Either or.
Yeah,
Take a
both
pick.
of us can take it. But I think they needed more there.
She's like, yes, maybe I should tell the captain we should slow down a bit.
Yes, please.
I think so.
Okay, so that will be 20 points of healing to one of you.
You can take it. I'm at 31.
Okay.
And then she's gonna go tell the captain. It's gonna take time. Blah, blah, blah. That then brings us to Xanthi's turn. Death save, please.
Sure thing. Okay.
Cool. That then brings us to Dimitri.
Yeah, so Dimitri's not going to touch the cannon. But depending if Morticia goes for another cannon again, gonna give the help action.
Okay.
That's what he would do.
Amazing. That brings us to the adult terror drone. Yeah, he can move and bonus action move gets him 80, still 40 foot shy. I mean, technically 20 foot because of his range, but yeah, still shy of hitting you. That brings us to Orlando. Orlando's just gonna be like, okay, we do not have to push so hard. We can reduce it down a bit. So that's going to half their speed to 80 this turn. So they're 340 away from you, William.
Mhm.
And then obviously at the end of the turn, it's going to put, well, at initiative count 20, it's going to push another 80 foot ahead. Yeah, that's what Orlando's going to do. He's going to use the command. Morticia.
I don't know anymore. I'm gonna use
do.
a cannon, I guess. I don't know. There's not. They're too far away.
I know. I just think
If I use the cannon, I have the up action, so it's just straight, right?
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's 40 tens. So I will just do 8. So that is 45.
45.
Okay.
Morticia, with this turn of the cannon, you're really like trying to get the aiming right. You see like one dot in front of this giant dot. You aim just right, and this cannonball impacts the giant dot you can see. And Xanthi, well, William, you hear as it impacts and the terror drone goes down.
Stop the ship!
Okay, then that brings us to William's turn.
So this turn, I can move 180 foot with all the bells and whistles, but then next turn, I can't do fuck all.
Do you still? I'm assuming you still float, right?
It's your boots.
Yeah.
It's not you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just says, I just can't move or take an action as a wave of lethargy sweeps over, so I'm just
Okay. Okay.
stuck there, catching my breath, so to speak. So yeah, this turn, 180 foot closer,
Okay.
and then just freeze in place for the time being.
Okay, so that puts 160 foot away from them. Anwar did see the fucking dragon, the terror drone go down, and he's just gonna yell to halt, or obviously it can't stop because it'll fall out midair, but just stop it, like
Cruise,
going at
yeah.
such a frightful pace. That brings us to Xanthi's turn.
Okay. Do you want me to tell you what I'm rolling?
Oh, just if it's a success or fail.
One success, one fail.
Okay. Now. 160 foot at a cruising speed per turn. This is so much maths for something so trivial. I'm going to say at this count 20, it's not going to go at the 80. It's going to go at its normal speed of 40. So it's 200 foot away.
I'm going to miss a turn, so it'll be 240 away when I start moving.
Well, I'm going to say technically you're out of initiative for now because all threats are gone. But there is...
For death save's sake, it would still take me at least 4 turns to get there.
Yeah, I was going to say
after the freeze. So,
but as soon as she's within range, I will cast Healing Word.
Yeah, so I'm going to say if the ship doesn't move, so it's going to take him 4 turns, so she's still got to make 4 death saves to get in range. Well, 3 death saves to get in range.
3 to get in range, yeah.
Ooh.
Sure. Should I just roll them now then?
Can I try and throw them a healing potion?
You're going to throw 160 feet or something.
Can we fly a healing potion?
Can we cannon a healing potion?
I'm willing to
No.
allow you to try and cannon a healing potion. However, it is a glass vial.
She's already dead. I'm joking.
I'm not.
What do you think to say?
I'm trying here.
William just stuck in midair, no head. A healing potion where the head's supposed to be.
Just keeping me up.
I mean, if you wanted to try it would be disadvantage. Bearing in
Wait,
mind...
don't you have the recoverment?
I do have I have 2 on me, yeah.
Does that heal?
But he's
Wait,
there's
the
I
still...
think
Still
it takes
healed.
away the conditions. So,
But
Dead's
then
not a
I have to make
condition.
an acrobatics check not to drop Xanthi.
but it's a min.
Well, there's
It's
still...
still in a
if,
pouch.
if you still make 1 turn, if you don't mind Xanthi, 1 death save before... Because he can't do anything for 1 turn still.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. So
Natural 20.
that's a fail.
Okay.
Nope.
Now-
No.
Yeah. So, William, you start to like feel tingling rush to
Moving
your...
again, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, how far away are they?
At the moment, they're still the 240 away.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I have to take the fucking risk, don't I?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, a 15
I mean, I
athletics
guess-
check.
I-
But like I said, if you don't get a 15, you drop her.
It's a 50-50 because I got a +5, so.
According to Matisha, I guess she's dead. Dead.
I don't know what's more risky, trying to juggle unconscious corpse, well, an unconscious body trying to dig for something, or getting a healing potion fired at you at
But I also know though that we do have a diamond.
You do know
I
that,
do have a diamond.
but
Yeah.
I think this is a great place to take a break
For a
now.
break. Yeah.
Okay.
So, Kism, what you doing? What's William doing?
He's just putting boot to air and moving as quick as he can.
Okay. So
What? Just a personal query. Would you allow me to take a point of exhaustion to move? Technically, like an extra action of dash. Technically. It'll be 90 foot instead of 60 foot in this turn. But yeah, I'm just putting that on the table.
yeah, I'll allow it, but this won't get cleared by a long rest. At least the first one.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Fair. Yeah, no. You'll
Okay. So 90.
90 for the first one. Yep.
Okay. Death saves anything.
That's 19, so 2
Yes.
success, 2 fail.
Okay. Okay, so you're now just moving
150 away.
And
Yeah.
it has to move its normal speed. I mean, it could move 20, so it's I'd say 170 maximum.
Okay.
Away. Yeah, so William.
There'll be another 60 foot, which will put me at 110. I don't know if that's in any range of either of you guys if you're on deck waiting for us.
So you're currently 100.
Wailing word is 60.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're 170 away. You're doing 60, so you're
Another
110
60.
away. Yeah.
110. Yeah.
Another death save, Xanthi.
Yep. The flip of a coin.
It's a 14.
Let's go.
So you're just like
She doesn't need us.
start to breathe very heavily.
That was a bit much, no?
Mhm.
Thanks for... could you... I think I might need some attention. This is...
No, I think both of us do. Still going though, so hold on
Did we...
and don't move too much.
I think
please.
she kind of naturally goes to look around to see if we're still being chased, but
Yeah, I mean, you can make a perception
hearing that
check.
would...
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a 9.
Yeah, no, you don't see anything immediately, anyway.
And
Okay.
yeah, then trying to hold still, now that you've said that.
It's still going to take at least 18 seconds, breaking it down math-wise, to get to the ship because the ship also
Yeah.
moving.
Yeah.
So,
But because we can just speed that up now because there don't need to be
Yeah.
any turn-by-turn base now because Xanthi's stable, so you can get back to the ship. Obviously, your healing word can go off within 60 foot. If you want it to.
Of course.
Thought you was going to be like, no, my words.
She's fine now.
So you heal 10.
I think we could both agree that flying isn't at any at all points our team's speciality.
Thought that we needed a distraction. It looked like it was going to get the best of us, but
No, you did well. Just... we all make really bad decisions. Considering literally less than, 48 hours ago, I was a pile on the floor, so I don't have much room to talk.
I do not want to see more family die.
Yeah, well, that's a two-way street. So, yeah. Anyway, and yeah, I guess at this point we should be making it on the boat and just...
Oh, yeah, you're on the ship. Yeah, 100% now.
He's going to put it down gently, and then himself just going to collapse onto his back and just go, "Ugh."
Never
God,
get that
fucking
far away
giant.
from us again.
We can't help
I
if you're
didn't
too
re-
far.
I didn't really judge how quick the ship was moving. My bad. At least I got it done. Fuck. Just starfished out on the top of the deck. Just
Well,
I think Xanti's trying to hold it together a little bit, but then the haste wears off for her too. So she just, crumbles down next to him.
Right.
Orlando's gonna see both you two like collapse like that, and then he's just gonna like look down at his wounds, and he's just gonna be like, "Yes," and just collapse as well. And he's just gonna be like, "I have good news. I have bad news.
Give us the bad news.
Bad news is we used more fuel than I was expecting, so we may have to refuel a little bit longer in our little stop. Good news is,
Okay.
you guys fight like rock stars. I mean, literally.
Yeah, we almost die every time.
You're like
and fucking fall like comets. Anyway.
Nap time?
Fuck yes. For the next fucking week, I feel.
But I've never seen terror drones that big before.
Yeah, what was that? Why was it so big?
It was a alpha terror drone. It was they can get bigger, but
They can... Okay.
I thought it was a myth that they could get this big, but we've heard the stories of they can eclipse entire mountain ranges with their wingspan.
Yeah, I can
Let's
believe
hope. Yeah, let's hope that we don't encounter any more.
Yeah.
It should be fine. At least the sea krakens didn't turn up.
Well, now they're gonna turn up.
Don't say it. Yeah.
Whenever we say something, it seems to happen. So please, guys. Do you want to?
Let's give it a day.
I'm going to rest for now.
You don't want to sleep in your own quarters, a comfortable bed.
Excuse me?
You don't want to sleep in your own quarters, your own comfortable. But the deck is rock hard, right?
My quarters does not have a bed.
Well, you are doing something wrong.
It has a hammock. I do not rest an awful lot while we are in the sky, but I feel like I need it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, unless anyone else wants anything else to do for this day, we can end this day. And yeah.
Just before we do you think we need to contact Theo and Reese and Gladys about Willow's approach before we rest, or?
That's a good call.
Probably should.
I'm going to use
being attacked.
Sanguine Recall to get back a 3rd level spell.
Okay.
And I will cast Sending.
Okay.
But wait, first, what are we supposed to say? Can we make sure I say all that is important?
So the hope is to get Reese, Theo, and Gladys able to intercept as they approach Skargrim. Is that right?
So
Yes.
maybe something along the lines of Doctor's allies have our ally. That's 5. Intercept them when they enter town, if possible. That's 12.
I would say, doctors, the sisters, have our ally, and they are taking him to the doctor.
Yeah, well, they're taking.
Yeah.
We could even be a little bit more detailed. 2 sisters and Mercy King's son in cart with ally, intercept before they get to doctor. That's 14.
If it is a sending to Theo, I can Anua modified it so I can speak 40 words. So at least on that part of the message, it should be more lenient.
Yeah, but that's with your device. She's doing her spell.
Yes, I know. Just for
Okay, well, if you want to use a device, you can. If that's any easier, give us a couple more words. We got to be quick though, because we don't know how fast the cart is moving, how close to town they are. You could already be there for all we know.
So maybe you are able to ask for a specific location that might be able to stand out for them to be picked out by speaking to Willow.
The others.
Okay,
So
so
yeah, you message Willow, see if she has any information that she can give us, and then Xanthi messages Theo for them to intercept, because Xanthi can give more detail with the 40 layers. Okay, go on, the boy, help me up.
okay.
But-
So sending instead of Gladys to Willow.
Yeah.
Willow, I need a location. Please tell me where you are. Are they still with you? Are you safe? This is the last message I can send today.
I tried to escape. I see a surrounding area. They managed to get me though. They're coming. They're coming. That's what you got.
She didn't give me a location.
Nope.
Yeah, no, she's outside of the city. She was able to escape, but they're trying to find her. They're coming. So I'm assuming still on the outskirts.
Do we have a map between us? Or on the ship, I guess.
We do have the map where we had all the Imperiums. I don't know if that includes.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a full
Mm.
map. It was just like pinpoints of where the Imperiums were. So
Yeah.
that is a full map.
It might be a little bloodied at the moment because I just got the shit slashed out of me, but you can have it if you want.
Do you think we can try and estimate where she might be based on previous?
I
Talk with
will
her?
give this. She would have mentioned something about forest.
Okay,
So we need to find a forest between, pointing between Skargrim and wherever they were
Anywhere.
from.
Yeah. Okay, let's have a look. And yeah, he'll rummage around underneath the leather armor because he hasn't got the fucking heavy armor on, and just pull the map out. Is it bloody? Just for
no.
flavor.
No,
it was fine.
Yeah.
Okay. And just like, the best we've got. Yeah. And just kind of sprawl it out on the ground.
And can we kind of try to estimate where they might be?
Yeah. Roll me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Can I assist since I can describe what Willow told me?
I'll allow it.
So 16 or 16.
Okay. You pinpoint 2 forest-based locations on the map. There's the one between Vexham and Skargrim, or there's the forest between Cyburn and Skargrim. They're the 2 forest locations. And you do recall the first message was they were heading to Skargrim.
So sorry, it was the forest by Cyburn, and what was the first one?
Yeah, so there's one forest in between Cyburn and Skargrim, and the first one's Vexham and Skargrim.
Vexham.
Yeah, the town that we started at. Because we went through that forest when we were originally being chased by the Soul Blades. I don't know if I'm getting that name correct. Soul Chains?
Soul Chains.
There we go.
Then would it be
Well,
that one then?
She did say that she had some sort of thing that was making her see like she was lost because she was seeing the same thing over and over again. We didn't really encounter that when we were coming, right?
Not really. It might be Vexen because that town was an absolute shit show when we left it.
We'll give them the 2 locations, just in case.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something Gladys can do to help tracking.
Anything else?
Okay.
All right, take it away. And he'll roll up the map and put it back away safe.
And yeah, Xanthi will take out the sending stone. And activate it. Urgent. It seems that Melissa and Synth, under the doctor's influence, are taking an ally, Willow, a Duskblood. We need you, Gladys, and Reese to intercept if you can. They are in one of 2 locations, the forests between Sibon and Skargrim, or Vexham. We think, which was the one that we're leaning towards?
Vexen. Vexen.
Excellent.
Try Vexham first. But be safe.
Don't forget the son of the MK.
And the son of the Mercy King might be with them, or is likely with them.
Moment goes by, and then you get, okay, not to worry, we can have a little look. I will see if Gladys knows anything about the terrain. I the other day when she was talking to us, she said something about being from Vexham. Maybe she knows. We will go hunting.
They say that they will look into it. I'm glad this might be able to pinpoint things a little better. So there is hope.
All right, well, there's nothing else more we could do. Kind of leaning his arm down. Let's get you to a doctor and me to a bed.
Okay.
Yes, that's
So ends second day of travel. Well, first full day, but second day on the ship.
Yeah.
Who's going to roll me a d6 for the third day?
Overall,
I think I
last
rolled.
time?
I rolled this, I think, because I rolled a 4. So I think this is my doing. So someone else's turn.
I don't mind going. I don't think I've rolled yet.
Yeah.
Like, 1.
Good to know. As you all awaken, you feel the ship getting lower and lower and lower. And you hear shouting back and forth. Okay, we just need to quickly refuel. I'm going to make the drop off. Then we need to get back up in the air. I promise these guys 4 days. We cannot take any longer. Well, if you let me make the drop off, maybe you could stay on the ship and that would make everyone work quicker and then we can get going quicker. No. But you said... No. But... No. Okay, fine. You go make the drop off.
Just while we're in the bunk, we should give him a hand to move it along.
We can try.
I'm
Okay, well, let's get up. Unless I'm already awake.
As you awake and get up top, you see the ship coming into land. It's kind of like a dingy kind of like cove it's kind of come into land in. You see a couple of other sky ships land in here. Most of the buildings here look kind of run down, and the folk that work in the docks and stuff, they don't seem the most savoury of people. But Orlando goes, this will be quick. We are refueling quickly. We've started the refuel process as we were coming into land. Should be maximum 6 hours and then we're gone.
Well, anything that we can do, even though we're a bit tired and that, we can still assist in any way.
Do not get into trouble, maybe.
Stay on the
Maybe we
ship,
should
guard
stay-
it.
I don't think we can promise that.
Maybe.
No, we promise that if we stay on the ship.
Maybe this is a good idea.
We'll stand guard.
Yeah.
Perfect. Just
Anything you need moved on?
if shit goes sideways, moving on. No, we got. Let the crew do some work. They didn't do much doing the terror drones, and they all just look like.
Hey, they got the ship to safety. That's their job. I'm going to bat for them this time at least.
I know. I just like giving them a bit of a hard time, you know. But no. So
Okay.
we need to. We'll get this stuff. We need to get back on, and we will get going. If, by any chance, my drop-off goes sideways, the crew have promised me they will take you where they need to go and come back for me. I should be able to keep myself alive till then.
You sure you don't want us to just come with you instead? So if it does go sideways,
I
it's
feel
a lead.
I feel in the nicest possible way, if you come with me, it definitely will go sideways.
You know what? You've also got a valid point.
I can't argue with that.
I get the deadly part of your name now.
Yeah. Can't even argue with that.
And then he puts his hood up. As he puts his hood up, he takes the form of this very pale-skinned elf with like long flowing blonde hair. And you see like dark clothes, and he's just like, I will not be a moment. And he jumps off the ship. And before you know it, you're like trying to track him, and he just blends in with the rest of the crowds.
I will hunt down Melody.
Yeah, she's now like in his absence. She's like folding her arms, and she's like, "Yes, just get that loaded up. Yes. Why do I have to stay here? Because this isn't fair." Oh, hello.
Hey. I have a question for you.
Yes.
Are you a woman of faith?
I could be. What is depends what I'm believing in, I guess.
I don't know. You just seem like the type to love a little bit of chaos.
I mean, chaos is good, yes.
Have you ever heard of Rayrian? And I will give her like full on like trying to convert her to the religion.
Okay. As you go, she's like, really? She does all this?
She's amazing
Do you reckon she...
and super powerful.
Wow. This is very interesting. And how do you become a devotee, I guess?
Well, you just go for chaos. The more chaos you do, the better. And I can talk to her, maybe tell her to contact you when you sleep. Let her talk to you, explain what she needs of you, what you can get.
I'm on board with all of this. The only part I'm not really liking is the contacting me while I sleep. That's when I sleep.
Maybe there's some other way. I will talk to her. And I'll try and figure out another way.
Okay. And what do you need in return for this?
Nothing. I'm just trying to make her more powerful. And the more people follow her, the more powers she has.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
You just look like the kind of devotee she would have.
I mean, I definitely could get on board with having a few tricks up my sleeve, definitely. Maybe she could get me my own ship, my own crew.
Oh, I'm sure she can. Or at least she will be able to tell you how to get your own ship and crew.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
I think I can work that bit out, but maybe she will be able to help up speed the process.
Like, she was the one who led us to you.
Wow, she definitely is smart then. Interesting. Well, I'm definitely going to give thought about this.
I will talk to her.
Please tell her I am interested. Anyone want to do anything else?
Because I'm not great with names, I'm just going to say, I want to go speak with the powder monkey.
Anwar.
Anwar, thank you. Just,
I think I might join you.
yeah, not a problem. I'm honestly with your blessing. You're ever game to mess around with the sword a little bit, maybe see if you can improve it.
Do as you will.
Well, at the end of the
It
day, it
is
was a gift
yours
off
now?
you, so still got to ask.
It's not a bad idea. Maybe it can unlock a few more forms for you.
Very interested indeed to see what kind of skills he's got, because hearing what he's done for your devices seems like it might be fun, as long as it doesn't, decide to shatter the next time I turn it into something. So yeah, it'll definitely go down. Obviously, the company with Xanthi, just this one. I haven't really been down here
Yes,
because
that's the one,
yeah,
as you can probably see. From the...
is that mahogany? Oh. Okay, just knock on the door.
As you knock on the door, there's no answer because you see him carrying like different parts to the cannons, and he's just like going through a proper maintenance check after the recent cannon fight. And he's just in the cannon pit.
I guess. Hi, you want a hand?
No, I'm fine, thank you. Sorry, I'm a bit finicky with this sort of thing. I want to make sure they work properly.
Or do you want to just move the materials at least, so you don't have to do that part? So you just
No, definitely not. I got a bit of a bollock the other day because I got this one here to do some work for me.
Yeah, fair. Well, when
My
you've got
apologies.
No,
time,
it's
maybe
my fault.
when you've got time, maybe we could ask for your well, at least inquire about your assistance for
I mean,
something.
you can ask where I work.
Well, both of us have these kind of like magical weapons, so just pull out the sword and just swap it between the forms. Be like, any way you could improve these?
Oh, I don't really know. That's Badlands tech. I don't really delve into.
Double it? It's fine. Probably.
I mean, I could
Well.
try, but I can't guarantee it would work the same if I do improve it. Or if I don't improve it, I can't guarantee it will work at all.
Work at all.
The last thing I got from there, and he like ruffles through like his like back. He has like this little messenger bag, and he ruffles through there. He pulls out this. It's like a dagger, like kind of like a flip knife. That clearly is supposed to be a flip knife, and it's supposed to be like the blade's supposed to detach. And as he flips it out, you just see like the blade hanging on with like just a bit of a spring, and he's just like, yeah.
Has Xanthi seen anything like that before?
Oh yeah, you would have seen like definitely some like of the traders and that this would have been an easy weapon for them to carry and stuff like that.
And seeing as it's an easy thing that she probably have seen a few times, is there any way that she'd know how to fix it? Is it an obvious one, or is it?
You could try and fix it.
Do you mind if I take a look? Some
No.
of these scouts, when they were training, had similar ones.
Yeah, sure. Take a look.
And she'll kind of turn it over in her hand, see if it looks like enough of it remains to potentially fix.
Yeah,
and then
looks a bit of potential. If you want to try, you can roll sleight of hand.
Sure. 13.
13. You do manage to fix the spring mechanism. You don't manage to get like the detachable bit, but now it does flip into like a normal knife at least.
I could not completely fix it to what it should be, but it should have some functionality now.
That's better than how I left it. Thanks.
I have one of my sisters is quite adept with these kind of things.
Maybe I should spend a bit more time in the Badlands once we pull off this job.
If you are in the vicinity of the blades, do stop by.
Maybe a bit of a vacation. It's granted not really a restful one, but at least it'll be one that's interesting.
Yeah. Being able to, diversify your skills is always useful.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I'm still happy to let you tinker with it, but if you break it, could you at least make sure it stays as a sword? If you break the changing functionality, it's the weapon I'm most comfortable with, at least.
I mean, I can't guarantee it, but I'll still take a look.
I'm happy to give you the shot. I don't know about you. Do you want to as well, or do you just
I
have
will keep mine. It is under is it would feel wrong to risk
Yeah.
it.
Fair.
But by all means for you.
Yeah, but as long as you're happy, at the end of the day, still technically your property. I'm more loaning it.
Perhaps I will assist, maybe? Help break it down for him a bit? From the little that I know, anyway.
Certainly. So he'll take the sheath off and just give him the sword in the sheath and just like, do what you can, I guess.
Yeah. Let me just finish up here and then I'll take a look.
Yeah, no problem. Sure you don't want a hand.
No. I've just got to do the maintenance now. I've moved the last box. If you go wrong with the maintenance, you could probably blow up the whole ship. So
Yeah, fair. Okay. Well,
I've done it once when I used to work aboard the Unsinkable. It used to be like a... It did sink, funnily enough.
I think I've heard that story once or twice. Didn't they have like 4 of them in the end? They in different ways.
Oh. Yeah, well, let's not go into that, but...
Well, I'm happy to just wait here then. He'll just go stand by the door and just kill because he has nothing else to do. He hasn't been given anything to do, so he's just like a lost sheep.
Yeah.
So, having had a little look around the ship, does it look like it's doing all right after our couple of fights?
The ship as a whole, yeah, it like visually it's like a bit battered, but like the inner workings and like the mechanical side of things is still working solid. Like the terror drones luckily were not strong enough to like proper the big one would have definitely, if it got through, it would have destroyed it. Like if it even landed there once, it would have destroyed something. But the other ones that dive bombed onto it have just like messed up like the looks of it. The aesthetics, that's the word I was searching for.
Is there any plans to repair the damage that was done, or are we waiting?
Well, we are going to look into that, but Orlando did say we was going to pick up another ship in the Skyport, the Obsidian, that's a different place. The Ebon Spire Skyport. He said we was going to trade over vessels there. That's why we're just giving it enough of a refuel now.
I see.
To get us there.
And this is Hagglesmith Port? Is that where we are?
That is indeed Hagglesmith Port, yeah. Just, if you're going to leave the ship, just be careful. We don't like to call ourselves pirates, but I suppose that's the closest thing to be what we are.
I was just going to potentially inquire about dragons, unless you think that is a silly thing to ask here.
I mean, you could ask about. I mean,
As
by all
in if
means.
there are any locally seen or terrorizing the towns, things like this?
I mean, you can definitely ask. I would probably say you're going to hear a lot of stories about people that slayed imaginary dragons. The truth behind these dragons, I don't know what you're going to get here.
I think I'll just play it safe and wait here then, if that's the case.
Yeah, I mean, from my experience, if you go near any mountains, typically that's where they're going to like to go. I mean, I know on this continent, if you was to head to like the Karma Peaks, that's like a breeding ground for dragons.
I see. That could be interesting then. Thank you.
And once upon a time, there's like an old story of like this island that emerges from the sea once every 100 or so years. I think it's like Zarator or something like this. It sunk a long time ago because of Mad King that burnt everyone, or I don't know. Anyway, but apparently when it rises, there's like dragons flock to it. Like, I don't know, there's like ores there or something that dragons like to get for their layers. I don't know. But like I said, I don't know the time scale of the every 100 years or so. I don't know whether you've got to wait 100 now or whether it's 1 year or whether it's this year. You know what I mean?
Sure. So would Dimitri have informed any of us about that fiery stuff?
Zyrator would do.
No, he kept that to himself.
No, fair enough.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'll have to keep that in mind.
But I mean, you're from the Badlands, right? There's some dragons there. I mean,
We
there's
mainly
Brink as
have
well.
to fight
but-
with the Brink, yes. But yeah, one or two.
Yeah.
Maybe my path will lead me in that direction again, hopefully soon.
Maybe.
I'm missing home a bit.
I get that. I miss home too. It's a long way sometimes, but sometimes it's far enough.
Oh, no.
You know.
Don't let me keep you from your work.
No, please let me finish this. And I'll and he gets back to maintaining these cannons. You hear like this, and the room gets very hot as he's like working with these parts. Anything else anyone wants to cover with these 6 hours of downtime you have before you're up in the air again?
I do want to see Melody quickly as well.
Yep. Yeah, so she's still there. She's like, okay, that's the last box. Okay, now, hello.
Hi. Quick question.
Yes. I mean, technically that was anyway.
Another quick question, but not that one. Anyway, the your ability you have to jump into shadows and reappear.
Yes.
Is that something you can teach, or is that more of like an innate ability that you have?
I mean, it is part of my innate skill sets, but I did learn it when I used to be a part of the Assassin's Guild.
Is it something that I could learn? I recently discovered I'm a bit slow, and I think being able to go into shadows might help me speed up and heal when I can.
I mean, potentially, if they're still taking on members, you could join. It's not something I could teach. I'm not one of the grand masters of this place, but I suppose if you was to find your way into some of the grand masters' ways and survive, they probably could teach you.
Great. That's where can I go? Where can I find them?
Now, do you see, this is how do we say, if I tell you I have to kill you, kind of thing?
Right, so I kind of have to find them on my own.
Correct. Look for where it's darkest.
Okay.
Not at nighttime, though.
Am I allowed to know like a town name or at least the continent?
Yeah, I mean, if you're ever in the Star Grasp, the mountain that touches the skies, they might find you.
Okay. Thank you.
Ask about the, ask if there's anyone who can walk into shadows. I'm sure someone will find you.
Walk into shadows. Got it. I'm just like taking notes.
Your group is very strange.
We have been told many times.
I'm sure you have.
And then after that, I want to head to again, I don't know the name, the powder monkey person.
I'm one.
Amon? Yeah, Amon. Yeah, I'll go find him. If possible.
Yeah, easy enough. You can go
Yeah,
leave
okay.
him and you find him. You're like looking for him. You're about to knock on his door, but then you hear like metal on metal grinding in the cannon hold.
Okay, so I'll go there.
Hello.
Right. Sorry, did I catch you in a bad time?
No, I mean I'm just finishing off these cannons. What do you need?
I was just wondering if you were able to build me something.
What?
A portable oven?
A portable oven?
Well, yeah, and then I'll take out Pabu. It seems like he's getting too cold and needs to absorb heat.
Wait, is he a star critter?
Yeah, it's one of the Zod experts, Zemko.
Huh. I've never seen one so small.
He was bigger and he helped me save William. And
Oh.
he's now tiny. I'm worried I'm losing my connection with him.
I mean, I don't know about portable oven. I mean, I could probably get you something that could generate heat, like a lighter of kinds.
That would work too. I think he's getting cold.
I mean, if I use the fuse here, maybe I can make like a self-warming sleeping bag or something like that.
Sounds wonderful. Yes, thank you.
Okay, I'll call that job number 2 on the list. I've got something for your other friend, and he just holds up the Labracy Society. He told me to play around with this.
That's fair. No, that's okay. Whenever you get a chance.
Yeah, I definitely will give it a go.
Also, on a random note, you haven't seen a leather jacket anywhere. A mini one. Red panda size.
Was, and then he like goes to like where like they're holding all the supplies, and he just ruffles through. He's like, "This?
I'm assuming it is.
Yeah.
That's the one. Thank you.
Oh, maybe if you give me that, maybe I could put the heating system in that.
That would be cool. Although he's a bit small to wear it at the moment, unless you can shrink it and then let it grow with him. That's a bit too much. I'm sorry.
I definitely can't do that, but maybe I could like, if you can get it heating itself, you can wrap him in it for now until he's big enough to wear it again.
Great. Thank you.
No problem at all. Like I said, job number 2.
I'll check back in a few days. Thank you.
Yeah. Anyone else?
I'll just spend the rest of my hours praying in my room, talking to Rayon,
Okay.
telling her about Melody.
Ray runs to say, "Oh, and you say she actively seeks out chaos?"
Oh yeah, she like walks in shadows. Like she just pop up at like, the most random places.
Sounds like she's members of the Shadow Emperor's Guild, maybe.
She might be.
They normally do some shadow things. I mean, some people call him the Shadow King, but it might be, maybe, the Shadow Emperor, yes.
Are they powerful?
They're quite a good ally, I suppose.
Maybe you can bring her into your side, and then you have like a really powerful, another really powerful. Yeah.
Maybe we could work in coherence with the Shadow Emperor's Guild.
Just one thing, she doesn't really like the idea of having a talk in her sleep. So maybe you can just pop out and talk to her. I don't know.
I mean,
Maybe give her a call mark.
firstly, I would have to make sure she's not part of the. If she's a part of the Shadow Emperor's Guild, I would have to make sure she's not in cohesion with the Shadow Emperor. Wouldn't want to step on his territory.
Oh yeah. I don't know how that works.
But then, if we could work together, and then you could free. Maybe. Yes, anyway, thank you for doing the work.
Who do I need to free?
No. Like, there could be 3 of you. Like, 3 is in the number.
Oh. Wait. We had 2 at the moment?
Yes, me, you, and hopefully she gets on board 3.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you had another devotee that I didn't know about.
No, I, not yet.
Well, I will try and give my best to get you more.
Oh, I know you will.
Oh, by the way, about my talk with my dad, like I think it's done between us.
I did feel the disjoining of certain things within you, yes.
I'm thinking of contacting some of Mom's old friends, try and get to know a little more about her, and know any way I can do that.
I will get back to you. But yes, just this whole time, if anyone walks by, it is just Morticia talking out loud to herself.
I think we're used to it at this point.
Very fair.
just gone again. All right.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. And yeah, anything else anyone wants to do? No? So these 6 hours pass. The ship starts to rise again as you hear gunshots in the distance. Orlando jumps on deck and he goes, "We have to really move. Go, turn, go, fly, shoot." And then he looks at Melody. "You paid for the refueling, right?" "No, I thought you was gonna pay." "Oh, shit. Anyway, doesn't matter. Run, go." And the ship... and the sounds of gunshots just die down and it takes off again. I don't know why everyone wants to shoot me. It's really messing up my jacket. Ah.
At least we don't want to shoot you.
Very true. However, I could just throw you off the ship. I weren't joking about the Rockstar thing.
I don't think you really have to throw at least half of us off. We seem to actively be jumping off anyway.
Yeah.
That is also true. But yes. So we will be maximum another few hours. I managed to clear path to the quick route, should we say. And then he hands this disc over to Sparkle. He like throws it and he's like, 3 clicks. And she goes, oh, special treatment. And she puts this disc on the wheel of the ship as she turns it, and you hear like everyone hears this. You see from the wheel this like white light starts to shine, and it goes like almost like a spider web around the whole ship before all of a sudden you're all jolted. And before you know it, the sun's rising again. But on the other side. And he goes, hey, that's good stuff.
What happened?
Yeah, what?
I feel like I don't want to question this.
Let's just say I fulfilled my deal to you to get you here quicker than you wanted to.
Fair.
Great.
Fair.
Yep.
But yes, I got you here quicker than you wanted to because I am a man of my word. Or a Duskblood of my word, or someone of my word at least. We'll be landing soon. As you see
Person that
these,
respects their own integrity.
you know.
There you go.
You'll be landing soon as you see, not too far in the distant space, you see these obsidian spires, these black spires with this kind of dark ring. It's like a while away, but it looks like another skyport ring.
Should we be preparing for any confrontation, or you think it's good?
You're asking?
The captain.
Oh no, he's just like, no. We're touching down in the outskirts of Clearcall.
Okay.
Like I said, give it an hour or so, we will land properly, and then this is where we part ways.
Yeah, fair.
William, you know where we need to go? You got the map?
Well, I have a hunch where we need to go, just pointing at the giant purple and black spires behind them. Just having a guess. They seem very ebony, if you ask me.
Amwar, as the landing process is beginning, comes to you. Dimitri's like, I managed to get this jacket working, sort of. It can only work for above table 1d4 hours a day.
Okay.
If you roll a 4 on it, it becomes overheated and can't be used for a day.
Okay.
But yeah, this jacket should keep him warm a bit. It's not perfect, but it's the best I can work with.
No, this is great. Thank you.
And he comes over to you, William, and he's like, so it didn't break.
Okay.
The only problem is now when you try to select a different form for it, it does it quicker, but it's easier if I show you. And then he goes, it's in sword mode, and he tries to put it in spear mode, and it turns into bow mode.
So it randomly chooses a mode now.
Yeah, but it's quicker, so it no longer costs a bonus action to change its mode.
Fair.
This is the cutest clicking. Come on.
Come on, spear. Come on, spear. God, it's an axe. That's fuck bow. Okay. I appreciate it. Thank you. That's technically an improvement, even if it is randomized a little bit.
I mean, I wish I could have like sharpened it a bit better, give it like a bit of a harder edge or something, make it a bit more stabby, but I'm just not that kind. I can work with the gears and stuff. I just can't do the actual crafting and smithing and stuff.
This whole conversation, she's been trying to put it back to a sword, and she's like, "Yep, no worries. Still appreciate it. Finally." And then she's
Yeah.
In all of this time, did we get any news from Gladys and your sisters?
I was just getting to that. As you come into land, your sending stone clicks off, Xanthi. Okay. We've tracked down a carriage that looks pretty worse for wear. Looks like a bear or something attacked it. We see some blood. We're tracking that now. Gladys is checked out the Sayburn Forest. Me and Reese have gone to the Vexham Forest. We thought it'd be easier to split up that way. Gladys assures us if worst case scenario, she can get to us in 2 seconds. We'll keep you updated.
Stay safe. And good luck. And yeah, we'll go find Morticia. They might have found the lead. It sounds like they are tracking someone, so hopefully on the right track.
I hope
And
so.
Gladys will know what to do.
Are they gonna tell you when something comes up, or?
They will keep us posted, yes. I'm sure we will know soon enough.
I just hope there's no like issues.
Yes, me too. It would just add more to our already nearly unbearable load, would you not say?
Hey, at least we're here.
We have made some progress.
As the ship fully comes into land, not like directly on the ground, but enough so like you can just step off. Orlando goes, I've made good on my deal for you all. If you continue that way, at good pace, you should arrive in Ebon Spire's skyport by tomorrow.
Thank you for the help.
It was my pleasure. Apart from all the things shooting at me, I don't know why that kept doing that.
Question.
Possible
The rest
answer.
of the stuff that we agreed on the bar, was that just to get us on the ship as quick as possible?
No, I am a man of my word. I will get you your wine.
Okay.
It's just I thought you would appreciate getting to your destination quicker.
No, it's fine. I'm just wondering if that stuff is still.
Oh,
eligible.
definitely. I tell you what. Your friend here, yes, the obvious leader of your group, the only Duskblood there, she has quite the knack for calling people. You know me now. When you're done with your adventure, call me and we will have a whole trove of the wine for you.
Well,
That's
I was
good.
more thinking about the money part of it, because the wine can wait. It's just money would be very useful
I
for us
didn't pay
getting around.
you. Right, correct.
No, that's the more. I can wait for the wine. I've waited a long time to sample a bottle of that again, so that's fine.
Sometimes
More
you
the
have to
whole-
be a bit more forceful. I thought
More-
you wanted
yeah.
about the wine. Didn't know you
No.
wanted about
Well,
hey,
the finances, because, you know, the world speaks in money. It's
Yes.
a terrible system, but
And he looks at you and he's like, "What was the agreed pay?"
oh. Now he's gonna be fucking truthful because you know,
Yeah, I mean, I
colleagues
know as
Yeah.
well, but
Yeah, it's just like,
Of course.
I'm not gonna lie. There's a part of me that wanted to lie to you then, but you know what? We've all been really working really well together, so I'm not gonna ruin that. We agreed on 5 split between the 4 of us, $5,000 in gold. But
yes, 5,000 gold. That was correct. As you didn't lie, I will not sever the soul ropes I have on you three. Unfortunately, one of your members
Yeah.
have already expended it, but no matter how far we are apart, I will feel if one of you does something stupid.
oh, just give it about 2 hours and you'll
Yeah.
feel fine. Don't worry, pal.
Could be soon.
And as long as I am in with good health, you should recover from your stupidity quick.
Well, I'll try my best to make sure that you don't have to be in good health, because hopefully I wouldn't need.
Just in case, you might want to like have potions and stuff on hand because you might be feeling a lot of pain soon.
He opens his jacket and you just see like a whole roll of health potions.
Smart.
Smart.
See, smart guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, here's your gold, and I bid you
Yeah,
a.
just give it to the leader. Just a
Oh.
little air quote.
Of course.
We can sort it out next time we're in a bar or tavern or something.
Oh, well, if you don't mind, a moment with your leader.
Yeah, do what you need. William's gonna hop
Am I
off.
the
because
leader?
yeah, William's gonna hop because like
yeah,
I mean-
they're the same race, so it might be something that they need to discuss between,
a dustblood to a dustblood kind of thing.
I mean, above table, that's the only reason he's calling you the leader is because it's a Duskblood thing.
Yeah.
He doesn't believe a Duskblood wouldn't be in a group and not
Wouldn't
be the leader.
Yeah.
Yeah, our shoulders will. Yeah.
And he pulls you in and he's just like, you're this is sensitive. When I made the drop off in town, there was people there asking for you. Asking around.
What do you mean?
I stayed out of the way. They had black veins all over their face.
I think I have an idea who it was.
To me, that sounds like, well, you probably know what that sounds like. And I'm just saying, if you've got him tracking you down, be careful.
Let's just say we have a special relationship.
Well, whatever you did to get on his list, either undo it or be careful.
Thank you.
And yeah, he just hands you the gold and he's like, okay, now off my ship, I need to really get on with business.
Thanks. We will stay away.
Yes, but if you ever need a ride anywhere and there's no one shooting at you, and then he gives you this whole list of like things like no one shooting at you, no one trying to kill you, and there's no chance of being hit or anything like this, give me a call. We might be able to pick you up.
Sounds good.
We will let you know. Thank you. If you need us, let us know.
Oh, of course. I'm always in the need for good crew people.
Does that still include us?
I mean, in my line of work, you take what you can find, eh?
Look, you know what? We'll take it as well.
Yes.
I mean, the only good thing about you, at least none of you are scared of heights.
Maybe that's the problem.
You might be right. And the ship just starts to woof, rise up. But William, the first thing you felt as you come off the ship, your shield became so heavy, and there was a pull towards the spires you see.
Heavy is. It's actually difficult to keep it up,
Yes.
or just okay.
Like like you've been carrying it around for ages and you've never felt the weight of it before. But as soon as you landed, you thought like maybe you stepped on it. It's just like, and then it's like a sudden jolt in the direction of the spires.
Seems someone's
I-
a little bit impatient.
As soon as we get off the ship, I will use the guide self on myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I will still remain a duskblade. I will just change like my skin color.
Okay.
I'll become a dark blue.
Okay.
Yeah, I change my facial features a little bit, but yeah.
Okay. And as you all come off the ship, ready for the next leg of your journey, sensing, at least in William, you're sensing you're close to at least one part of your journey. That's where we're going to end for today. And we'll pick it up again next time.